Hey everyone, welcome back. This is episode 4 of season 2 in our Road to Glory career mode with FC Schalke. And I'll throw up the league table for you right now. We are currently in 6 with just 5 games played, 2 wins, but 3 draws. It's a lot of draws for us right now. So we're going to hop into a pretty important game here against Borussia Dortmund, and we'll see what we can do getting going with that game. Guys, thanks so much for the support. If you do enjoy the series, please remember to drop a like, please comment, and please subscribe. We're going to get started here in the 4th minute. Pino Malapa, what a great shot there with a nice assist in. It was a pretty nice pass, and I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to actually get to that one and control it, but he did, and that is a great way for us to start the game. And that's just a pretty nice goal right there, and he just kind of tipped it up to himself and knocked it in, and that was it really for the first half. We could not get anything going offensively, but the good news is Dortmund couldn't either. Interesting stat here is that I had one shot, and apparently that shot was not on target, but it went in the net. So I'm not sure how that comes to be, but we will take the 1-0 lead into the second half. And then we're going to get a great opportunity here with Malapa, and it goes just wide there in the 58th minute. And that would have been a great goal to put us up 2-0, which would be pretty important. And then just a couple minutes later in the 60th minute, Malapa again, but this one is saved by the Dortmund keeper. And again, a pretty nice opportunity that we were unable to get in. But from that, we'll get a corner opportunity, and we'll go just over the bar with that one. So unable to do anything there. So we'll move up now into the 83rd minute. Griezmann, he does a nice little move here, gets in, and somehow we hit nothing. And from there, I tried a little finesse shot. I don't know, maybe I should have just tried to bang it in the back of the net, but to hit nothing there is pretty disappointing. But not disappointing is the fact we held on for the 1-0 victory against Dortmund, and that's a pretty big win for us. Obviously, with Dortmund being ahead of us in the table, it's still very, very early in the season, so not overly concerned with where we're at. But I think the amount of draws we're getting right now is concerning, and the fact that we're not getting anything really into the net. We're getting some opportunities here in the previous few games. If you saw last episode, we had tons of opportunities, but I'm just really not able to get anything into the net. So we're just going to have to wait and see and kind of move ahead and hopefully be able to get something going offensively. But here we're going to go into the world news, and we saw something here, one for the future. I guess it was Buzz Williams for Aston Villa. So we are going to send our scout to check him out. He's 17 years old. He is in the center attacking mid position, but we will go ahead and check him out. And Pino Malapa does get some pretty nice publicity there on the positive side, so that's something that's good for our squad as well. And now we're going to jump into a European match in the Champions League, and this one is going to be against PSV. And what I'm going to do here just in this game is try to give some of the guys a little bit of rotation and kind of move some guys in, move some guys out. So the first thing that I'm going to look at will be in the back four, and I'm going to give Papadopoulos a break, and I will go ahead and move in Felipe Santana into that position. And Santana, he didn't play a lot in season 1, but when he did seem pretty effective. So we'll go ahead and stick him in there. And then we're also going to give Jefferson Farfan a break, and we'll put in Menga in that position. And if you remember, he played in last game, and he's actually done well. He's very pacey on the outside, so hopefully we can get him up the wings and kind of push forward. And then we'll put Shalai in there as well, and give Heung-min Son a break in this game. So just a couple substitutions, and hopefully we can get something positive out of it and kind of get some guys moving around. And, again, the younger guys, you want to try to build them up as much as possible. And really the only way to do that is to get them playing. So, but we're going to start right off here with a great pass into Shalai, and look at that chip shot. It was like a moon ball. I really thought it was going to go over, but it just dove right down and went right in. So again, 2 games in a row, a great start for us. It's fairly early in the game, in the 16th minute, and we'll take it. But that was Menga getting in the open space there on the wing, and then able to pop it in there to Shalai. So we were able to do pretty well there. And then here PSV in the 44th minute. it's just awful defense, and it was a nice pass, but I really put Courtois in a bad position there and really unable to do anything with that. So we'll head into halftime, knotted up at one apiece, and again, you can see we're not getting anything going offensively, so that is pretty frustrating. And then here's our version of Larry, Curly, and Moe. I guess I don't know what happened there. The ball went in, and it looked like I'm not sure if it was Farfan or, but he sends it in, and then it was tipped again by Courtois, back to the opponent. They knock it in, so they do go up 2-1. And then here is some bad news for us. It looks like Joe Matip has sprained his ankle, so we'll take a look at that, and that's in the 56th minute. So with that, we will just be able to go ahead and put Papadopoulos back in there. So much for his day off, as he does need to go in after the injury. But here in the 64th minute, the opponent just makes me look like an idiot on defense. And again, Courtois one-on-one in a very bad position. And I can't do anything with that. So that was just awful. Awful on my part defensively. And, you're not going to be able to help out your keeper in those situations, obviously. So that did put us down 3-1. And that's how the game would end. And, I am a little concerned now offensively about the shots, the shot opportunities that we're getting. So I may look at switching up the formation for a couple games and just seeing maybe if we can get some more creation or some chance creation there. I'm not getting much of a counterattack when I do get the ball in my half and being able to push forward. So I may look around at some of the formations because I do have kind of the luxury of some of these guys being able to play in 2 or 3 different positions. So the board obviously was unhappy with that last game, and understandably so. It was just an awful game. And then we'll look at Joe Matip, who suffered that sprained ankle. He is going to be out for 4 weeks. And so obviously that was a pretty bad ankle sprain. So we will need to move forward without Matip, who is a pretty vital part of our back four. So we will just be able to plug in Santana, and hopefully he'll be able to pick up the slack there from Matip being injured. So, but guys, that'll be the end of this episode. If you enjoy it, again, please remember to leave a like. Please comment. Please subscribe. I definitely would love to hear from you in the comments as far as what you think of the series so far and what direction you'd like to see us keep going in. But until then, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in episode 5.